Welcome back, yogis, to LO Yoga's 30 Days of Mindful Movement. My name is Jade Alectra, and I'm very grateful to be here today to guide you with week 2's theme, which is air. For me, when I think of air, I think of the quality of your breath, and the quality of your breath is linked to the quality of your nervous system. So in order to, chills, I used to get a lot of really chronic panic attacks in high school, a lot of depression issues, all of these different things that now, having worked in a rehab center teaching yoga for 2 years now, I've recognized all stem from having shallow breathing, from being disconnected from yourself. So today's practice is very close to my heart, from healing my own personal things with those kinds of themes. So if that's you or not, breath is always so important. So with that being said, subscribe so you can make sure you don't miss a thing, and comment below to hear what you think. Let's get started. So for today's practice, you might or might not need a block. I would have one just in case. It can be a book or a dictionary or an encyclopedia. For some reason that came to mind. So we're going to start in a seated position, just like week 1. We're going to roll the shoulders back. This time, though, we're going to flip the palms up towards the ceiling. Unless you had a kind of a rough day or a rough week, then flip the palms down for grounding. And again, as always, just observe where your breath is and possibly where it isn't. One of the most powerful sentences I've ever heard in my life was my friend Ali, who said during a yoga class, "Where in your life are you not breathing?" And instantly I felt it in my belly. So wherever in your life you're not breathing, start to dedicate this practice today perhaps to just sitting with that pain or sitting with that tension and just allowing it to heal on its own. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Last one, deep breath in, deep breath out. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, you're going to take the right palm to the floor, left fingertips up and over. So you don't want to roll off of the left hip. You're going to press the left hip rooted into the ground. Right palm plants. If you have a little more space, you can wiggle the fingertips out. Rainbow the left hand over, left palm facing the earth. Take a deep breath in, side body stretch. Deep breath out. 2 more, big breath in. Deep breath out. Last one, breath in and breath out. Come back to center, inhale. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Second side, left palm down, right arm up and over. Again, feels really good just to root the hips down, to lengthen the spine, lengthen the sides of the waist. Breath in, breath out. 2 more, breath in and breath out. Last one, breath in and breath out. When you're ready, come back to center. You're going to take the palms behind you, fingertips facing towards the glutes. You're going to come onto your knees as you open the front body. Relax the head, the neck back. Breath in and breath out. 2 more, breath in and breath out. Last one, breath in. As you exhale, lower the hips nice and slow. It's also good for anxiety to open the throat, right? And first you might feel a little bit nervous, but just stay with the feeling and breathe past it. Then you're going to take the palms forward, keeping the hips grounded. Relax the elbows down, soften the head, the neck. This is really good for moms or anyone that's carrying a lot of loads. Anything that is heavy at work in the low back usually manifests a lot of responsibility issues or just things that you feel are heavy. So dedicate these breaths to that alleviation. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. 2 more, breath in and breath out. Last one, breath in and breath out. When you're ready, come back to center and take the opposite side, the one that feels like you suddenly have a wooden leg. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Maybe it's just me. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Second side, left palm down, right arm up and over. 2 more, breath in and breath out. Last one, breath in and breath out. I totally laugh at my own jokes. It's fine. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull the palms down to your heart center. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, right palm down, left arm up and over. Inhale, reach. Exhale, out. 2 more, inhale, reach. And exhale out. Last one, inhale, reach. And exhale out. Inhale, reach it up. As you exhale again, palms find the mat. Press the fingertips and the knuckleheads into the ground. Lift up, front body stretch. So maybe you feel a little anxious here. You can keep the chin tucked, but then start to breathe and trust. Breath in, breath out. 2 more, breath in, and breath out. Last one, breath in. As you exhale, lower, and then take the palms forward. Relax the head, the neck down. Just giving every inch of your body permission to be heavy, to no longer hold up the weight of the world or whatever it is that feels like you're responsible. 2 more, breath in, and breath out. Last one, breath in, and breath out. When you're ready, go ahead and come back up to center and unwind the legs. You're going to spread the fingers here, root the knuckleheads, fingertips into the ground. Just cat-cow, flipping the tailbone, dropping the belly, opening through the heart. And exhale as you round and curl. 2 more, inhale. Exhale as you round and curl. Last one, inhale. And exhale, round and curl. When you're ready, flow back out. You're going to tuck the right toes behind you. So if you want more restorative practice today, you're kind of tired, you can stay here. Otherwise, press the right heel back as you start to grow longer in the midline, opening your heart forward. Left arm reaches. Perhaps you stay here or you lift the right toes in line with the hip. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee, round and curl like you mean it. Inhale, extend, reach. Take your time. Exhale, round and curl. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, extend. As you exhale, you're going to bend the knee, capture the foot. Kick the foot back to open through the shoulder. Start to challenge your gaze, so looking over to the left, maybe looking up to the ceiling. But just being mindful of your neck, right? Always asking for feedback. When your breath becomes shallow, it's kind of a good sign that you've gone too far. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, replace the left hand down. Extend the right knee out from the hip. Extend that leg, hover for 5. Even out the weight in your palms for 4. Let yourself shake. That's you creating new strength. Pushing past your limitations for 3, 2, on 1. Step the right foot down. Right toes will point facing forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale as you walk the palms down. So you're planting the outer edge of that right foot like you're standing all the way upright on it. Relax the forehead to the mat if it reaches. You can also take the block. For a lot of us, we like to hold the head up, but as little as possible as you can do that is better. So relax down. It kind of feels nice to just have that pressure. Last breath in. And last breath out. When you're ready, walk the palms back into center. Take the right hand to the right calf. Left arm comes up and over. So this might be the ankle for you. My hips are a little tighter. It might be the thigh. Wherever it is in your body, just own it. Breathe. Breath in. And breath out. 2 more. Breath in. And breath out. Last one. Breath in. As you exhale, take the left palm in front of the right big toes. Right hand maybe can find the ankle. Inhale, lift. Exhale as you bow. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale as you bow. Last one, lift. Exhale as you bow. Stay here for about 4 to 5 breaths. And I remember there was a time in class when I was demonstrating some pose and they gave all these variations. And this lady comes and stands up in class and says, only your body can do that. And I remember thinking to myself, just took a breath and said, what's the truth here? And it like flooded into my heart space. And I said, the difference between my body and yours is that yours thinks it has limits and mine knows it doesn't. So if you're ever watching someone in class or the teacher and you're like, oh, she must have done gymnastics or something, that wasn't the case for me. So honor where you're at and just start to breathe past your limitations because you can't beat the mind. So if you've already set yourself in stone that this is as far as I can go, then you're going to be right. Take a deep breath in, clear that, and exhale, fold. Come back to center and second side. Woo, that was deep. Tuck the left toes under, roll the left hip down. Again, stay here if you want more restorative. Otherwise, spider tip the right fingers, reach them forward as the left foot follows. Inhale. So you should feel like you're pulling the energy from the belly out the heel. Right hand reaches. So it's not just letting the limbs be limp, right? That's a tongue twister. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee round. Inhale, extend like you mean it, reach. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach, bend the back knee, capture the outside or the inside of the foot, whatever makes more sense in your body. Maybe you begin to look towards the right or up towards the ceiling. Just notice what poses to encourage you in your mind to hold your breath. So if it's back bending or if it's strength pose, just become aware so that you can remind yourself and remember to breathe, even in the things that are hard in life. Last one, breath in. As you exhale, right palm finds the earth, pull the left knee in, extend the left toes for 5. Even out the weight in your palms for 4. Let yourself shake to create new muscle, 3. Breathe for 2 on 1, set the foot down. And again, never be afraid to move stuff out of your way. You're gonna walk the palms forward as you inhale, and exhale as you lower the chest. So notice I'm not coming forward or coming back, I'm keeping the hips over the knee, and I'm relaxing down. I also like sometimes, if I have any stress at the moment, rolling the forehead side to side. Last breath in, and last breath out. When you're ready, walk the palms back into center. Take the left palm to the left shin, left thigh, whatever makes sense for you, ride them up and over. Deep breath in, deep breath out. 2 more, breath in, and breath out. Last one, breath in. As you exhale, right palm comes in front of the left big toe, left hand to the ankle perhaps. Inhale, heart comes forward. Exhale as you bow. 2 more, breath in and breath out. Last one, breath in and exhale out. Take about 5 breaths here. Each breath deeper than the last. Last breath in. As you exhale, come back to center. Tuck the toes and find downward facing dog. Inhale, you're going to come high to the toes. You're going to bend the knees, step, hop, float, handstand to the front. So when I was first learning to handstand, the trick was trying to keep the hips higher and slowing my jump down, right? So you don't have to handstand to the front. Just take it in little leaps. So you're just trying to slow it down and just jump lighter. If you're a little more advanced, you can find handstand for a second and control your landing. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale as you fold. Interlace the fingertips behind your back. Kiss the shoulder blades to touch. Pull the shoulders out of the ears. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Like your heart's a paintbrush. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Release the palms. Ragdoll your way all the way up. Take one hand your heart, one hand your belly. And close your eyes. And actually find your heartbeat, right? We just kind of put our hands here, but find your heartbeat and connect back to that aspect of you that no one else in the entire world or the history of mankind has. You're so special, and it's really well put by this astrologer that did a little speech the other day. She said that even if you're a twin, there's no possible way that your birth chart is like anyone else's. So you can't ask anyone for advice because no one's ever been where you're going. Take a deep breath in. Powerful breath out. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, palms through heart center, bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step, hop, float back, vinyasa. Upward facing dog on the inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. 2 more. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward, right? You got to find the belief. If you don't believe you can, you're right. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees. Step, hop, float, handstand to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it up, reach. Be big with your hands. Exhale, back bend this time, open. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step, hop, float back, vinyasa. Always feel free to add in push-ups downward facing dog. Everyone's like, no thanks. If it's optional, Inhale, come high to the toes, bend the knees, step, hop, float, handstand to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale as you bow. Inhale, sweep it up. This time, right palm to the right thigh, left arm up and over. If you want more, you can bend the knee. Breath in and breath out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left palm, left thigh. Bend the left knee, right arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bow to yourself all the way down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step, hop, float back. Vinyasa. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Big toes to touch. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the right leg high. You're going to bend the knee, toes to the head, head to the toes. Like you're a little angry scorpion. Take a breath in as you inhale and bow the chest as you exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, bow. My calf is an angry scorpion. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, bow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee into the nose. Start to pull up on the knee, pull up on the abs, and then set it through. Spider tip the fingers as you inhale. As you exhale, shift the hips back. Stay here and sit with whatever is tightest in your body. Whatever is screaming the loudest, it's as easy and difficult as that is what is hurting in this moment. Sit with it. Breath in and breath out. 1 more. Breath in and breath out. When you're ready, bend into the right knee. Slide the left toes to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, sweep it up. Reach the arms. Exhale, back bend, open. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bow. And just paying attention to the story of your breath today. Inhale, halfway lift. What is it trying to say as you exhale, fold? Plant the palms. If you'd like to take crow pose, you're going to come high to the toes, bend the knees. Start to bend the elbows back. And again, think about pressing the fingertips and knuckleheads into the floor. These are your breaks. So if they're just putting the weight in the heel of your hand, you've got nothing to stop yourself from face planting. And trust me, I've done more than a few of those. So plant the palms into the earth. Knees come into the triceps. Look forward. Collarbones open. Maybe you take 1 toe off. Maybe you take 2. But you've got to breathe. Inhale. As you exhale, stay here or step, hop, float back. Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Powerful breath out. Inhale, left leg high. Bend the knee. Toe to the head, head to the toe. Ooh, this is an angrier scorpion on the right side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bow towards the thigh. 2 more. Breath in and bow. Last 1. Breath in and breath out. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee into the nose. Start to pull up, up, up. Knee into the nose and then set it through. Spider tip the fingers as you inhale and then exhale up and back. So pulling the left hip forward, right hip back. Don't be afraid to grab blocks or books on either side. When I was first practicing, my body was super tight from basketball and pole vaulting, and having done like 1 cherry picker my entire life, I didn't stretch a day in my life. So don't be afraid to assist yourself in the opening. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Last 1. Breath in and breath out. When you're ready, bend into the right knee, slide the right toes to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale as you bow. Inhale, sweep it up, reach. Exhale, palms to heart center. Take a moment here, close your eyes. Just think back to when you were little, or maybe when you were 18 or 20, 30, 40, whatever age you are now. What is your relationship to your breath? Where in your life are you not breathing? Go bravely in that direction and start to create space in the mind and the heart. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. So you can take crow pose again if you like. You can take crow push-ups, which are just kind of a bit ridiculous, but let's try it. Drop the knees out to the side and then suck the belly in and up. Drop the knees out, pull up. Stay here for a breath, and then shoot back. I remember the first time I saw my friend Ashley Galvin do those push-ups, and I just laughed. I said, I'll never be able to do that, but that's what happens when you limit yourself in the mind. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Bend the knee towards the head. Just 2 here. Breath in. Bow the chest. 1 more breath in. As you exhale, knee into the nose. Take it over to the right elbow. Over to the left. Over to the right. Over to the left. Over to the right. Hover it and set it down. Spider tip the fingers on the floor or a block and inhale, pull the chest through. As you exhale, straighten the knee, bow over the shin. 2 more, inhale forward. Exhale up and back. Last one, inhale forward. Exhale up and back. Stay here, plant directly into the right big toe. Whatever size toe you have actually. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Bow the chest and surrender to the tightest part of your body. And for me, it's my screaming calves, as I've been calling them. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And when people ask me, how have you progressed so fast in yoga, right? In their terms, it's fast. But really, it's about staying right here. It's not anything else fancy. It's literally just the moments that you want to leave, what happens when you stay. Last one, breath in, breath out. Step the right foot forward. Step the left toes outside of the left pinky, that's what that's called. Bring your palms to heart center. Deep squat. Close your eyes. And again, what gets loud when you get quiet? Where in your life are you not breathing? Lift the arms up, lift about 2-3 inches. Keep the knees pulling apart. 3 more, breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Last one, breath in. And exhale, fold. Bring the feet to touch. Inhale, sweep it up. Clear the space. As you inhale, exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms if you'd like to add in crow pose. Otherwise, step, hop, float back. Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, left leg high. Bend the knee, toe to the head, head to the toe. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, bow. Inhale, extend, and then exhale, knee to nose. Drive it over to the left elbow, over to the right. Over to the left, over to the right. Over to the left, and then step it outside, hover it, and set it down. Runner stretch. Spider tip the fingers. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, up and back, close the eyes. 2 more, inhale forward. Exhale, up and back. Last one, inhale forward. Exhale, up and back. This time stay planting heavy into the left big toe. Bowing over the shin. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward gently. And again, sit with whatever is tightest in your body. And I always equate it to this. It's already hurting, right? That part of your life, that part of your body. It's already in pain. So only good things can come on the other side of your breath, of sitting with it, of honoring it. It's like hiding from the elephant in the room. It's already there. So acknowledge it. Talk to the elephant and maybe it'll leave. Last one, breath in and breath out. As you inhale, you're going to bend into the left knee. Step the right toes outside of the right pinky. Palms to heart center. And this time you're going to take the right palm's fingertip or spider tip to the left arm to the sky. You can take the bind if you like. Otherwise, come back to center. Last breath in and last breath out. Second side, left palm down, right arm opens. Exhale, stay. 1 more, inhale. As you exhale, come back to center for flying frog. I'm going to hop back. Take the elbows in the knee creases, plant the palms, hug the elbows into the midline. Put the brakes on with the fingertips and the knuckleheads. Look forward, collarbones open. Inhale, maybe one toe lifts, maybe the other, maybe none. As long as you're trying, giving everything. And then step, hop, float back. Downward facing dog. Last round each side. Inhale, right leg high. Bend the knee, toe to the head, head to the toe. Just one this time. Inhale. Exhale, bow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to the right elbow, over to the left, over to the right, over to the left. Hover, hover, and then step it outside of the left pinky. So this feels kind of funky. You're going to walk the left toes a little bit more to the right, bend into the right knee, spider tip the fingers, pull the heart forward. Watch your breath. As you exhale, straighten the knee, bow over the shin. 2 more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Last one. Inhale, forward. Exhale, up and back. Press heavy into the right big toe. It shouldn't be too hard in this pose to find where the tightest part of your body is. And again, none of this is about making a shape. It's about respecting your breath while creating shapes with your body. And none of it matters if you don't have a relationship to your breath. So last one in and last one out. When you're ready, bend into the right knee, plant the palms, walk the left toes a little bit back to the left, and then step the right toes back. Inhale, heart comes forward. Exhale, low push up, hold for 3. Breathe for 2 on 1, upward facing dog. Drop the knees to the mat, bend the elbows back, toes to the head to the toes, breath in. As you exhale, lower. 2 more, inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale. Exhale, lower, tuck the toes, high plank pose, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Bend the knee, toe to the head to the toe. Just one here. Inhale. Exhale, bow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee into the nose. Take it over to the left elbow, over to the right. Over to the left, over to the right. Stay here and then set it down. Again, walk the right toes over to the left. Bend into the left knee, pull the heart forward. Inhale. Exhale, bow. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, up and back. Out. I'm not going to lie. This is so intense. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, up and back. Press heavy into the left big toe. Bow over the shin. And then notice if you're clenching your teeth or if you're holding on to whatever's tightest, you've got to find some way to fall in love with it. You've got to find some way to fall in love with the tension so it has permission to unravel. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Bend into the left knee, plant the palms, walk the right toes over to the right, step the left toes back. Last vinyasa, woo! Inhale, heart comes forward. Exhale, low push up. This time for 4. Stay for 3. Keep pushing for 2 on 1, upward facing dog. As you exhale, roll down. Inhale, toes to head to toes. Exhale, roll down. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, high plank pose, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Stay here, you can flip your dog. I like to hover my foot off the floor sometimes, or you can set it down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, stay. Inhale, flip back over, right leg high. Moving like you're covered in honey, always slide the right shin down to the mat. Release the left toes. Walk your fingertips back into center. As you inhale, you're going to lift the heart. Find an intention, a purpose, what you're building with your breath. Inhale, reach. Exhale as you bow. So a couple options here. I really like to see the forehead on something. So if it's kind of a little more impossible to get your head down, then just bring your block or your book towards the tallest position. You can also take it down a notch. For me, I like to have my head on my body part. So take your palms stacked, the back of your hands, the forehead can melt. Keeping some of the weight rolling on the left side of the hip. And this is probably my favorite pose because there's no lying here. It's completely and utterly in truth. So if your hips are tight, you can tell right away. So really, it's just a question of how you're going to react. How are you going to respond to the areas of your body, your life that are tight? So if you hold your breath, you're guaranteeing that it's always going to stay the same. So can you be brave and step into courage and breathe a little deeper into the parts of you that hurt? Without gritting your teeth, without being in fear, or feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Feel free to stay in half pigeon for as long as it feels good to you. And take 2 more breaths here. And one more honest breath in. An honest breath out. Feels really good to just like land in your soul with your breath. Walk the palms back into center and step back, downward facing dog. You can already feel the change in your body. Inhale, left leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Start to flip your dog. If you did so on the other side, if it makes sense on this one, breath in and breath out. Last one, breath in. As you exhale, flip back over, left leg high on the inhale. Exhale, drive the right shin to the mat. Everything is like you're covered in honey, right? You're moving so slow. Walk the fingertips back into center. As you inhale, lift the chest again. A new intention, a new purpose. And exhale as you fold. You can stack the palms again. And just keep tension or weight rolling down on the right side. And just noticing what thoughts come up, like what kind of ways you try and distract yourself from what you're feeling. To notice them and not react is such a superpower. And the only way you can get there is in the breath. So be patient with yourself. It's literally taken me 5 years to get to the place where the breath is the priority. The breath is everything to me. And really, I think that the breath reflects the connection you have with yourself or don't. And if you notice that a lot of your life is with shallow breath, that's okay. That's a great place to start. It's never a bad thing to step into honesty. Last two, breath in and breath out. Last breath in and last breath out. When you're ready, go ahead and walk slowly back to center. Plant the palms, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale hard to the toes, bend the knees, step, hop, float through to a seat, and lie all the way down onto your backs. You're going to take the block and lift the hips, slide the block on the lowest setting or your book, whatever you have. Take one hand to each side of your hips. Stay here for about 5 to 7 breaths, and maybe perhaps after that you can extend the legs, right? If this feels like a good place for you to start your Shavasana, you might stay with the block if that feels nice to you. Otherwise, you can walk the feet back in, lift the hips off, and lie all the way flat when you're ready. Again, let the ankles splay out. And breathe into your palms. Relax your face. Unclench the teeth. Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Take about anywhere from 5 to 10 to 15 minutes of Shavasana. Of just sitting with yourself in complete and utter, no expectation, honesty. Again, my name is Jade Alectra. Very grateful to spend this time with you in our breath. Looking forward to seeing you for week 3 on your mats. Have a good one.